everyone, this is Mackenzie with Team Rivalry. Now, Michigan State may not be a brand with a history on par with the Ohio States, Alabamas, Georgias, and Michigans of the world, but certainly they are one of college football's better programs over the last decade or two, with the revenue to back that up.
Obviously, last Saturday it did not go the way we wanted, but all our goals are in front of us. We control our own destiny. It's all about getting back to work.
So you can imagine how jaded some people were when this football program that brought in over $40 million in revenue in 2021 announced on Twitter that it was looking for students with experience in graphic design, photo, and video production to come aboard their social media marketing team, not as paid employees, but as volunteers. Before I give my opinion on this, which I'm betting is obvious at this point, I want to say there are two different schools of thought on this. There's the angle that giving students any experience at all is a huge boost to their resumes, and yeah, it is. But in today's day and age, where we have crushing student loan debt, degree inflation, and economic uncertainty, an unpaid internship offered by a program that brought in $40 million in revenue in 2021 is understandably a frustrating prospect to some people. And by some people, I mean a lot of people. Check out the tweets. Mark Holloway says, "This is the same thing as asking a photographer to come take pictures for free because it will be good exposure for them. You're a subsidized state university that's football program has an annual revenue in the 8 digits. Pay these kids." John says, "If anybody here is a UX designer and looking for paid opportunities, I recruit UX designers and UX researchers. Would love to talk to you about full-time opportunities. DMs are open. Thumbs up." Kyle Grantham says, "You can pay your coach $95 million. Pretty sure you can pay an intern $15 to do your Photoshop. Heads up, students. This is illegal. Don't take a volunteer position that has the actual job duties of a paid gig. These used to be called unpaid internships." I'm not sure unpaid internships are illegal, but certainly tone deaf at this point. But not only is MSU getting destroyed by fans, but they also got slammed by Green Bay Packers backup quarterback Kurt Benkert. He says, "Do you know how much these skills actually pay? Michigan State apparently brought in $42,065,554 in revenue from football last year, but wants free help to grow their brand. L." And he's absolutely right. It is a giant L for the program, especially in the NIL era where players on the team can make multi-million-dollar deals that'll set them up even if they don't make it to the NFL. And in a couple of cases, if they go to the NFL, they might actually be making less, not necessarily from Michigan State team, but from others. Which I'm fine with. Certain jobs are valued more than others, and Americans certainly value their entertainment, so they're definitely going to pay more for that. And if Michigan State backup quarterback, for instance, Anthony Russo signs a few $1,000 deal with College Hunks Moving Junk despite his first game as a Spartan being literally earlier this month at the spring game, then fine, I guess. It's not Quinn Ewers money, but still. Not only that, but Michigan State players are also set to receive a stipend monthly of $500 just for being on the team. As a college graduate myself, I can personally say that having experience on your resume is extremely important for the recent graduate, which is to say that what Michigan State is doing here isn't totally worthless. But in a world where more and more college students are working to put themselves through school so they don't incur too much student debt, you have to wonder why Michigan State isn't at least offering minimum wage for a job that, outside of the college bubble, earns upwards of $60,000 to $80,000 a year. At least. In some markets, it's actually a lot more. The school itself is also publicly funded. So I ask, if you don't even have $15 or so an hour to pay a graphic designer, then where the heck is all that tax money going exactly? Wasn't it supposed to be used for the benefit of the student? Isn't that the reason to go to a university?
So why would you ask me? That's a part that's puzzling to me. Why would you ask me? I read stuff all the time like, oh, that's nice to know.
The players themselves already have a shot at making bank. Heck, the coach has one good season and they shell out $100 million over 10 years for the guy. Again, some jobs are worth more than others, but I wonder how many students would work for free when they could get paid handsomely for these skills that are very much in demand right now. Working for free, even if it is for the football team, isn't going to pay the exorbitant tuition these students incur so much debt for. At this point, Michigan State is just making a tone-deaf move here, and that's kind of concerning given how many tone-deaf steps they've made in the past decade or so. Thanks for watching. If you think money in college football is a problem, or has been already for quite some time, then go ahead and wreck that like button. Subscribe for more content, keep an eye out for stuff coming up in the future, and we'll see you next time. Thanks. Go ahead and did I say light button? Whatever. Press the like button, because that'd be cool.